wisdom,
prudentia,
justice,
justitia,
temperance,
temperantia,
courage.
fortitudo.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Sunday Stoic Podcast. This is Steve coming to you from Conway, Arkansas. And this week we are going to hear from, once again, Marcus Aurelius, chapter 5 of the Meditations, or book 5, if you will, of the Meditations. Kind of a wordy one, and the translation's a little rough, so I'm going to read it to you as it's written in my translation, and then break down some of the more important messages from the meditation. I hope everyone got to attend StoiCon this year. It's a very good conference. And remember, the videos from StoiCon will be available on YouTube very, very soon, probably in the next few weeks. So check those out. The Meditations of Marcus Aurelius, Book 5, Number 8. Asclepius, as we commonly say, has prescribed such a thing as one riding out, walking in his slippers, or a cold bath. Now, with much the same meaning, we may affirm that the nature of the universe has ordered this or that person a disease, loss of limbs or estate, or some such other calamity. For as in the first case, the word prescribed signifies a direction for the health of the patient, so in the latter it means an application fit for his constitution and fate. And thus these harsher events may be counted fit for his, as a stone properly joined together in a wall or pyramid is said by the workman to fit in. Indeed, the whole of nature consists of harmony, for as the world has its form and entireness from that universal matter of which it consists, so the character of fate results from the quality and concurrence of all other causes contained in it. The common people understand this notion very well. Their way of speaking is, "This happened to this man, therefore it was sent to him and appointed for him." Let us then comply with our doom, as we do with the prescriptions of Asclepius. These bodies are often unpalatable and rugged, and yet the desire of health makes them go merrily down. Now, that which nature esteems profit and convenience should seem to you like your own health. And therefore, when anything adverse happens, take it quietly to you. It is for the health of the universe, and the prosperity of Zeus himself depend on it. This had never been sent to you if the universe had not found its advantage in it. Neither does nature act at random, nor order anything which is not suitable to those beings under her government. You have two reasons, therefore, to be contented with your condition. First, because it has befallen you, and was appointed you from the beginning by the highest and most ancient causes. Secondly, the lot even of individuals is in a manner destined for the interest of him that governs the world. It perfects his nature in some measure, and causes and continues his happiness, for it holds in causes no less than in parts of a whole, that if you lop off any part of the continuity and connection, you maim the whole. Now, if you are displeased with your circumstances, you dismember nature and pull the world in pieces, as much as lies in your power. So Marcus starts off by saying Asclepius prescribed this, prescribed that. What he's saying there, Asclepius is sort of the god of medicine. So doctors prescribe different things. Kind of weird treatments, I guess, riding on a horse or walking in slippers or taking a cold bath. These may be things prescribed by a doctor to a patient to affect their health. And what he's saying here is that if you receive a disease or some other calamity, that you can think of it as nature prescribing you a challenge to make you better. Maybe not your health better, but your character better. You have to face something. Kind of like you are a piece of flint that is unshaped, not in the right shape yet, and these challenges are like chipping the flint off, napping the flint into a perfect arrowhead or tool. You have to chop off those rough edges, and the only way to do that is through hardship.
William Irvine talks about that in one of his latest books, I think The Stoic Challenge. He likes to think of, he doesn't believe in a Stoic God, but he likes to think of challenges he faces as tests from a Stoic God to test his resilience. And it might not just be a test in this case, but also you can think of it as an actual physical attempt of the universe to mold you in a direction, depending on how you handle the situation that is presented to you. Once again, this is about framing. You might not actually believe the universe is physically doing this to you, but it's how you frame things that happen to you, the stories you tell yourself about events that help you to bear them and grow from them, turning obstacles into events that shape you and change you for the better. And of course, the ancient Stoic argument here is that the universe is a whole. You are part of the universe. There's a series of cause and effect. And everything that happens was ordained from the beginning by the web of cause and effect and is for the benefit of the universe as a whole. Even if it hurts you, you can assume that it's good for the entire universe. And you are just part of it doing your job. Much like you might cut off a sick foot if it's diseased, you might suffer some fate that you would prefer not to have happen, but you can assume it's for the good of the whole. And that's kind of what he's getting at throughout this reading. And lastly, what he's saying then is everything is an interconnected whole, and if you're not willing to accept your lot, then while you don't have a whole lot of power to upset the life of Zeus and the flow of the universe, right? You're kind of a nobody, Still, you not accepting your lot is pretty much the most egregious thing you can do to Zeus and to the universe by not allowing the flow of the universe to happen easily. And so that's his argument there. And you can secularize that quite a bit by just, once again, saying, okay, what is in my power? What is not? This thing is happening to me. I don't like it. I can sit here and moan and be mad and be miserable. Or I can put a smile on and I can say, okay, let's make the best of this. Or I'm going to do what I can, and that's all I can do. And roll with it as much as you can. I think just rolling with it. We're all going to face things that are just terrible. Terrible events that suck. That could cause you to lose your mind, go down a road of depression. And you might look at it and say, yeah, and rightfully so. I lost my family. I lost my home. I lost my child. I lost whatever. Yeah, you could justify it. But at the same time, you can see other people who've gone down the same path, who have lost the same things. Not that they said, yes, I lost my family. Woohoo! But, okay, I lost my family. Now I'm going to move forward to the best of my ability and do what I can with what I have left. And that's what we're trying to do. So we can treat events that befall us as character shaping events, as the obstacle becoming the way, because we don't have any other choice. We can fall down and moan and beat the ground, or we can pick ourselves up and carry on as well as we can. And I suggest we do just that. So, email me, sundaystoic@gmail.com if you want to say anything on the show. You can send me an audio clip. If anyone, I'm still open. I haven't advertised, but if anyone wants to host an episode, give me a week off, send me an email, send me a clip of what you would like to do, and we might be able to make that happen. But meanwhile, you can once again email me. You can support the show by throwing a few bucks to me on PayPal, just sundaystoic@gmail.com, but it's not necessary. You can also help just by giving the podcast a good review on whatever platform you listen to and sharing it with a friend. That goes a long way to helping the podcast. So I got to run. You all have a great day, a great week. Put the stuff into practice or else it's useless. So give it a try. Let me know what happens and seize the day. Carpe diem. Oops.
Bye.